Okay, so for our first one in this very short list, we are looking at the destruction of the Pridwin. Now, right now, you can see footage of me walking over to where we're going to watch the Pridwin get annihilated. Basically, what you have to do is you have to become enemies with the Brotherhood of Steel to unlock this badass and visually pleasing thing. I don't know why, but I have a grudge against the Brotherhood of Steel, so this is quite nice for me to see. Then, also, if you the way to start this is that if you become enemies with the Brotherhood of Steel, but complete the campaign with the Minutemen, you have to talk to Preston Garvey. So what you have to do is build at least one artillery in each settlement. So this is why it is in my my third spot, and hopefully this is going to go well. As you can see, you see the Pridwin falling down, and this will lead to our number 2 spot. Up in our number 2 spot, we are looking at the Battle of the Castle. Now, this is if you destroy the Pridwin, the Brotherhood would immediately attack you. This is a very intense battle between the Brotherhood and you. Well, and your Minutemen who are there. You can use flares to signal your people. And also, if you had any followers like Dance or X6088 who was in that settlement, they probably start attacking you. Especially since you destroyed the Institute from doing this. So, if you try to fight this, make sure that you have your companions there so all your reinforcements can't die. It would be helpful to stock up on a lot of ammunition if you know you're going to do this, which is the mistake that I made, where I had to keep on looting corpses of either my fellow Minutemen or just the Brotherhood of Steel. This is good for loot if you want to get the Brotherhood of Steel armor without joining the Brotherhood. So the battle on its own is very intense, and you feel like you're in the moment when you're fighting this. There's a lot of chances where you can die, there's a lot of chances where you can succeed. Somehow I made it through this with barely any ammo to start off with, and the artillery doesn't work because the artillery cannons are too close because you're in the castle. But if you put a settlement nearby, you might have the chance of doing it. So this is why it's in my number 2 spot. Now we're looking at the best Minutemen badass moment. We're looking at the wreckage of the Pridwin. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of destroyed of the parts of the Pridwin. This is the front part here. Just careful, I burnt myself when just trying to get through. So you're gonna have to go around through the airport. Now there are a few survivors, so I'd bring some ammo. If you fast travel there, the flames might go out, but if you get there by swimming, it would be like this, which looks like a part from Apocalypse film. But it's amazing, and it's just so cool walking through the wreckage of, well, also the fact that you murdered millions of people, but with it, you have the biggest, well, triumph, I guess, in the game. If you look around, you can see all sorts. Now, as you can see, this, depending on which factory you chose, isn't always the normal ending. But if you do it with the Minutemen, Railroad, well, anyone who's not the Brotherhood of Steel, roughly the same thing happens. The reason why I put it for the Minutemen one, though, was because I've never been to one that was still on fire afterwards. And the way you destroy it is just amazing. And I was here with Kate and she looked surprised. And at this point I heard a bird, so goodbye.